Greetings, everybody, with your local sports report for Saturday, June the 13th. I'm Chris Dewar. It was a rather anticlimactic finish to the Quincy Men's Open Singles Tennis Championships at Reservoir Park this morning as the title changed hands without a single exchange of serves. Ryan Schnock, who injured his head on match point in his semifinals victory on Friday over Ross Smith, was unable to continue, took an injury default, and by virtue of that, your new champion is Zach Schilvach. Our congratulations to him. And now, changing gears, a much deeper dive on Quincy University women's basketball.
I firmly believe that this can be turned around. You know, this is going to be my 30th year in coaching, and I've been up and down, had the lows, had the highs. We have great players in this program, so I'm really looking forward to working with them, and they have a great mindset this whole summer that we can build this back up to the top of the conference.
Jenny Garber knows better than anyone that a 25-85 program record over the last 4 years is a dangerous optic. But the situation, based on buildable positives, she asserts, is entirely flippable.
I was very pleased with our step forward in the mentality and the competitiveness. We just have to learn how to finish games off a little bit better in the coming year.
To that end, Jenny Garber has identified and recruited to two specific high concern areas moving forward.
We have to have scores, and we need to have some defense along with that in the post play. So that's going to be our two big question marks, and hopefully we address that with our incoming class, our incoming freshmen, and transfers. We have 7 new ones coming in, and it's only going to add to our depth and our playing.
The $10,000 question is, what do you do with Alexa being gone? Have you kind of figured out the architecture with the recruiting class, with what you're going to do to kind of project post-presence?
You know, that's a question that's going to be answered in the upcoming months. But, you know, we have a good, strong presence with our freshman this year, Sarah Nelson, and she came along at the end of the season tremendously, really improved in that. We have an incoming freshman that's a 6'2", 6'3" post player. So it'll take some time for her, but looking for her to be a presence in there also.
Adding an alternative source of playmaking in the person of former West Hancock star Emma Knipe certainly helps augment the situation as well.
She had a tremendous year, her freshman year at SEC, and we are really looking forward to having her in here to be that versatile type player. You know, she uniquely as a post player at her size, plays in the post, but has extended out to the guard position a little bit more this past year. So we're looking forward to her being able to play from the outside and inside, because she is very creative on the inside and crafty. But then with Emma being able to be versatile in there, and then we have another freshman this past year in Marta Rivera. You know, we have some pieces in there, but they're young and not as experienced in there as we'd like, but they add a lot of versatility.
That established, the Lady Hawk boss does like the assets she has currently stockpiled, both at the guard position and on the wing.
Yes, I'm very pleased with the guards. You know, we had an injury last year to our top scorer, so she was out for Maddie Spagnola was out for the whole season, and she was our top returning scorer. And so it'll be good to get her back in there, and her feistiness and competitiveness. And then along with Lainey Lance, you know, the freshman came in and did a great job and became, I believe, our second leading scorer this year. Might have been the top leading scorer, but anyway, she's a great one to build off of, and as a scorer, she just has to get more consistent and extend out a little bit more and be able to. She's pretty versatile right now, but as we're going along, I think this is a great foundation to build off of.
I mean, you kind of like this group. It's a fun group to be around, isn't it?
It's a great group. I really enjoy them as people, as players, getting to know them even better. And you know, it's funny that during these times that I've gotten to know them even better and have tough conversations with what's going on in society and in the world. And it's interesting to take their views on it and talk them through it and have those conversations within the team, which only makes us tighter.